What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very fun topic. I am showing you guys my 5 most mid fragrances in my entire collection. Let's hop into it. Coming in at number 5, we have Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. Starting off the video with a very controversial pick. I know a lot of people are going to see this and they're going to disagree with me. And I understand why. I know some people really enjoy this fragrance, but it's never really worked for me. This is a fresh coffee fragrance, and at least to me, those two notes don't really combine that well. The note of coffee and then fresh notes. In the opening, very fresh, citrusy. As it dries down, you pick up that blast of coffee combining with ambroxan, and then you get some musky woods in the base. Like I said, it's just never really worked for me. Performance is really good though. You get 6, maybe 7 hours of performance. If you like coffee fragrances and you don't mind a fresher smelling coffee fragrance, this could be a very good option to go with. Like I said, I understand why people like this stuff. It's just my personal taste. I've never really jived with it. But coming in at number 5, Uomo Casual Life. Coming in at number 4, Calvin Klein Man. This is one of those fragrances that is always at the rack stores. Every single time I go there, I think I see this one and I've passed it up so many times, decided to pull the trigger, and I regret doing so because in my opinion, the stuff is extremely mid. Just a very basic, boring fragrance, fresh, citrusy, little spicy, woods in the base, nothing special whatsoever. Performance is terrible. You get 2, maybe 3 hours of performance. I would definitely save your $20, $25 that you would spend on this and pick up something different because it is not worth the money. Coming in at number 4, Calvin Klein Man. Coming in at number 3, Guess Man. It's another one. This one is always at the rack stores. Another one I've passed up so many times. Pulled the trigger and I want my $15 back. This stuff is mid, extremely mid. Kind of smells like an old man in some ways. And I know I love Drakkar Noir, and that is a very old man smelling fragrance. But I like that one. This one is just very green. It's very woody, very dry. It kind of has like a dusty quality to it. Like imagine an extremely dried out old Christmas tree. That is probably the best way to describe this one. Performance, terrible. 2, 3 hours of performance. Definitely put your $15 towards something else. Again, guys, Guess Man. Coming in at number 2, Hugo Extreme. Now, I do have some of the Hugo flankers. I have Hugo Reversed. I have Hugo Just Different. And I enjoy those 2 flankers of the original Hugo. But this one right here, it takes that original Hugo and it makes it extreme like the name says, but in a bad way. I actually used to enjoy this fragrance when I first got it, but my taste has changed so much since I've picked this one up. I mean, I grabbed this one maybe 2 or 3 years ago. In the opening, you get that signature apple note that the original Hugo has, but as it dries down, it becomes a little spicy and you get hit with that blast of balsam fir. Smells extremely pine needle green, some woods in the base. Performance is solid, so I guess that's a bonus. You get 6, 7 hours of performance. If you like that very green pine needle smell, this is a great option to go with right here. It's just not really my thing. Again, Hugo Extreme. And coming in at number 1, the most mid fragrance in my entire collection, Penguin Original Blend. Honestly, I don't care if I hurt people's feelings with this. This is the most mid, bland, boring fragrance that I have ever put my nose on. It's another blind buy from the rack stores. That is the problem with blind buying stuff, guys. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing so. Honestly, I feel like 2/3 of my collection is blind buys. And luckily, I guess most of them have worked out. But with this, absolute flop. In the opening, citrusy, a little aquatic, but it's very powdery, which I guess kind of contributes to me not liking it so much. It's very strange. It's very boring. You get some woods in the base. I guess performance is decent. You get about 5, 6 hours of performance. Another one I wouldn't spend the money on. But coming in at number 1, Penguin Original Blend. All right, that wraps up the video. Those are my 5 most mid fragrances in my collection. And guys, it is all subjective. All right, do not get butthurt if you see one of your favorite fragrances in this video. It's all just my personal taste, my personal opinions. Everyone has different tastes when it comes to fragrances, just like how everyone has different tastes when it comes to music. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean it is bad. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think is the most mid fragrance in your collection. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.